Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for SkimmerOutdoors.com. You know, level winds are very, very popular today as far as conventional reels go. But a lot of people don't understand the inner workings of them, and a lot of times when it involves maintenance and they take a reel apart, or if they're changing their line, or just changing rigs, sometimes they make a large error, and that is they reel the line all the way back through the level wind mechanism itself and onto the spool, instead of keeping some line out of the level wind and then retying the lure. Never bring the line all the way back through the level wind, because now you're going to place the line that's on the reel, which was reeled onto the reel by a machine or by hand, and the entire spool worth is in sync with the level winder. Once that line, if you cut it to change a lure, you move a reel to another rod, when you take that line and let it run all the way back onto the spool, past the level wind mechanism itself, and you reel any distance further, it's all out of sync. Right? This creates problems later on. If you just rethread your line, tie a lure on it, and start fishing, you'll end up with a situation where the level wind mechanism may be all the way to one side of the reel, let's say all the way on the left side as you see it now, but the line might be coming off the spool all the way over here on the right side. If you have a lot of drag pressure on and a big fish pulling, your line is going to be at a very severe angle from the right side of the spool over to the level wind, which is on the left side, and then out with a lot of pressure on it, and that is going to put a tremendous amount of pressure on the pall, the little mechanism that makes the level wind move along a gear back and forth, and that's how many people damage their reels and lose a good fish, because if that pall breaks, no longer will your level wind work, the reel is going to jam up, and you're going to be in a fix. So, how do you avoid that from happening? First of all, never bring the line back through the level wind. However, if you have to, for example, if you're going to do maintenance on your reel and remove the spool, there's a good chance that everything is going to get out of sync. So how do you reset it? Well, what I do is I replace the spool, insert it back into the reel, and I start pulling off line until I see the way it's beginning to come off the reel. Okay, at this point, I've found my winding point, which is right here. But the level wind is over to the side, so I have to get that level wind to match this position. I simply come to the open side, touch the level wind gear, and move the level wind to the position the line is coming off the spool. Then I can replace my side plate. Everything should be in sync. Now I got to put the line back through the level wind mechanism. All right, and now as you can see, the level wind and the line that's on the reel are synchronized once again. Once we have that done, we can put the screws back in, lock the side plate up, and we're ready to go. Just never let the line come back through that level wind guide.